it's me and Steve 290. So we're gonna be doing a 2020 diecast review on the Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire and hydraulic Florida Ramone. So these two cars are in different cases and they were released in the same year. So let's take a look at Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire, and unfortunately there's no tire on the artwork. If they could put the tire there, that would be very, very nice. But oh well. The Fabulous Hudson Hornet has been one of my favorite die-casts in my collection. And there's the Blue Desert art. And there's the Wacky Racer. And he's in the Blue Desert art. You can see McQueen covered in cupcake when Bobby said, "Congratulations, Cupcake." The bio, if you want to pause and read. Wow, it's been a very, very long time. I've never done a funny flashback review in a long time. It's been a while. This was right before spring of my new era. Like, if you want to check out the Cupcake Lady McQueen review, you have your card right above. It's been a long time. You can get Cupcake Lady McQueen as some Kurt with bug teeth, Wasabi Mouth Mater, and Lady McQueen with sign, and he's made in Thailand. Let's take a look at Hydraulic Florida Ramone. So, Hydraulic Florida Ramone is very, very cool. I really love Hydraulic Florida Ramone's artwork, and there's the Florida 500, and there's the Blue Desert art. And the bio, if you want to pause and read. You can get Maddie McGear, and Maddie McGear has been one of the peg warmers in my area in a 2-pack. You can get Fabulous Lady McQueen, Smokey. Smokey is becoming a peg warmer in my area, along with Pat Traxon. So, believe it or not, here's a screenshot of the Hydraulic Florida Ramone custom by cars and stuff on eBay. So, luckily, Mattel released Hydraulic Florida Ramone, which I'm very happy about. So, without further ado, let's open them up. Here's Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire and Hydraulic Florida Ramone out of the package. They do look absolutely amazing, so let's take a look at one of my favorites. Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire, but however, here's a screenshot where he appeared in Car Street. Note that this was a memorable scene. Note, what I'm saying is, this is Lady McQueen's remember. I mean, when Doc and McQueen were friends, and Doc was a great, great guy. This was right in the Car Street scene when Smokey was talking to McQueen and Cruz about the Fabulous Hudson Hornet before he died, and the Fabulous Hudson Hornet is an amazing diecast and definitely one of my favorite cars out there. With the tire. So without further ado, let's take a look at him. And here's the Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire, and the tire is not synthetic, it is plastic. This is not a synthetic rubber tire. And there's the older Piston Cup logo, like Piston Cup. There's Third Track Racer. He's a third track racer, and this is just too. It's made up the 29th week of 2020. There's the Hudson Hornet copyright. I'm sorry if it's too glossy because the base is always shiny metallic on Doc Hudson. There's made in Thailand, Fabulous Hudson Hornet, 51, like Aikens and Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. There's the Hudson Hornet, and Unfortunately, there's no license plate on the Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire, but oh well. And he does have a separate eye plate and a mouth. The mouth is always from a base 51. I love Doc Hudson. He's one of my favorite Piston Cup racers. And he's a nostalgic. The Hudson Hornet 51. I'm so happy Mattel made a Fabulous Hudson Hornet because I love the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. So, speaking of that, let's compare them to the normal Fabulous Hudson Hornet. The blue tones are very, very different. And the one is made in China, made in 2007. The Hudson Hornet. And on the original one does not have the dirt track sticker. And they are very, very same. But unfortunately, there's no license plate. But the window colors are different. If you don't know about this Doc, this is the from the supercharged version of Doc Hudson. They do look pretty amazing together, and the normal one does not have the tire. So let me know, who would you prefer, Fabulous Hudson Hornet or Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire? Tough choice, but I have to go with the Fabulous Hudson Hornet because he's a classic. So let's take a look at hydraulic Florida Ramone. Here is a screenshot where he appeared in Car Street with his hydraulics up when he was going to give Cruz Ramirez a paint job before Cruz was going to get on the track, and when McQueen became Cruz's crew chief. And speaking of that, I wish Lady McQueen could win the Florida 500 instead of Cruz. It was all Pixar's fault. Not to mention, which is so disappointing, Car Street is not that interesting, but it's interesting a little bit, but we're not going to go too deep about Cars 3. But Cars 1 is the nostalgic. So without further ado, let's take a look at hydraulic Florida Ramone. So he does look very, very relaxed with his paint gun. And if you don't know, the peach on hydraulic Florida Ramone is on the eyes inaccurate to the movie, unlike the artwork one with the caramel color, which is very disappointing with the original 2018 Florida Ramone, which was made in 2017. Very disappointing, but he's despite that, Florida Ramone's one of my favorite variations. So he does have like Florida designs, and there's the low and slow. He's a Chevrolet made in the 25th week of 2020. And his eye plate is pink, and unlike the body, except for the eye plate is all tan. There's the low and slow like we always have. There's the paint gun. I love it when his hydraulics go up, which is very, very cool. Plastic windows. He does have the Waluigi mustache. And Ramone has been one of my favorite race Banks townies. Mattel. Low and slow. Excuse me. So, without further ado, let's compare him to the original Florida Ramone. If you don't know, this is the made in China version. Even though they're very, very different, and the peach color is very, very different on Florida Ramone. Luckily, he does have the low and slow. One is made in Thailand, one is made in China. There is no Chevrolet copyright stamp on there, which is very unfortunate. Don't know why. No, wait, never mind. There is a Chevrolet sticker. Wait. My bad. Even though they're very, very interesting. And the rims are different, and the one is bronze, and the one is gold. Who do you prefer? The normal Florida Ramone, or the hydraulic Florida Ramone? Mine will be normal Florida Ramone. I don't know why, but what is yours? And that'll do it for this review on hydraulic Florida Ramone and Fabulous Hudson Hornet with tire. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the 12 days of suggestions on Sunday. And which one is your favorite? And we'll see you next time, and goodbye.